All right, I'm on hole number 8 of the Easter 9-hole Cup. Let's check out hole number 8. Hole number 8. Da 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 da. What we got here? All right, this par 3. So let me think here, because what I would really like to do, and what I'm going to do on my upper developed account. What I'm doing in my upper developed account is I'm taking the blue line and I'm coming right here with a rock or with a rocket. And you don't have to bring a big ball. So like if you want to get into this area with your wood and you've got a upper developed Guardian, you can bring a power 3 ball, and depending on which way the wind's blowing in the tournament, it always helps if we're getting a tailwind because it's easier to move the wind out. If you're trying to get up here against your red line and we've got a headwind, then it's hard to move the wind out. But I like to get into this area here because you can avoid all of this crowd. I mean, the only thing you're dealing with is a green, and you come out with backspin, and you just backspin it up there and get your birdie and move on. If you use a rocket and you've got an upper developed rocket, you can actually, with the ball guide that it has, you can actually, you got a shot. You got a shot at hole in one. The other way to play it when I'm in one-on-one and I don't have the right stuff to get out there is I play from the white line and I bring it up. But with this account, that's the least desired way to go at it. I'm not sure that my Guardian can get up there, to be honest with you. Let's see what my Guardian has. I think my Guardian's only like 170. I mean, it's a baby Guardian. It's a baby. So it's at 171. And upper developed Guardian's at 180. And sometimes I have a hard time with my upper developed Guardian getting into that spot. That's why I switched to a rocket, because it has lots of backspin. And I think with that backspin that's on there, all of it would be nice. But I think with that backspin that's on there, I can probably get this done with my rocket. So I'm going to bring a rocket. What I want to bring is 2 bags. I want to bring one with a hammerhead and one with a Guardian. So I could shoot it with either one of those 2 clubs. That's the problem on my hammerhead, is it hasn't gotten to its 100 yet. But it's 10 yards farther hitting than the sniper. But I think I can get it done with the sniper. And I'm going to bring a Quasar. I'm going to try it with my rocket. I'm going to see if I can do that shot. If I can't, then I'll take it. If I can't, I'll take it with my sniper from the other side. But I haven't decided how I want to play this hole yet. If this rocket works, then this is how I want to do it, because I don't want to take, this is a hole in one. This is a par 3 that people will fail on. A lot of people will fail on. This is another one of those holes that you got to look at. Some of the holes, some holes, when these tournaments come out, I look at them and I'm like, this hole is, you got to get the eagle on this hole, because there's just going to be too many people in the round. You know, if you think of what the hell is that, Sunshine Glades, hole number 1, that par 4, I mean, you got to get an eagle on it. If you don't get an eagle on that hole, I mean, you're sunk, because the mass majority of the bracket's going to get an eagle on it. But when you look at some of these holes and you go, you know, the mass majority of the people are not going to get a hole in one on this hole. But the mass majority of the people, you know, like maybe 70% of the people that played this hole are going to end up with birdies. Maybe 60%. But there's going to be a huge percentage. It's probably going to be close to 30% that are going to fail on this hole. I can win on this hole just by coming out and getting a birdie because of that right there. Because they were a minimum club and they did a maximum wind adjustment, or they couldn't do the wind adjustment, one of the two. Which room did I got in? A rocket. And I'm not sure if I have enough backspin on here to get this job done. I'm going to try it though. 3-5. I'm just going to move 3 rings. I'm not sure what the wind adjustment is on it, so I'm gonna do some curl. How much curl I got? I'm gonna do just a little bit of curl. Let's see where that goes. I don't know if there's enough backspin on that rocket to stop it. Just barely. I actually don't even have numbers written down for that rocket. So I actually took that shot and didn't even know what my wind ring numbers are. It looks like they're a pretty small ring, so it's got to be like 1.5 or somewhere in that neighborhood, 1.3. I'm going to make a guess and say that it's like maybe 70% accurate. In the hole. Nice shot. Crowd goes wild. They saved their round right there. They were going to be one of those statistics. Isn't it perfect? Birdie. I think that's how I'm going to play this all week long in both accounts. I'll just play it with my rocket, even though my rocket's not as well developed in this account. And I know at level 9 it's well developed, but at level 10 you can see how much backspin it picks up. It gets 100% backspin at level 10. And so that's huge. You don't have any worries about like rolling off the thing. You can control the speed coming in. All right, that's how I'm going to play that hole because I think that's super safe. And I'm going to let my opponents beat themselves on that hole. And I'm going to give myself at least a look at hole in one. But I'm going to let that 30% of my opponents fail. And I'm just going to stay in front of them. And that gets me 30% of the bracket right there that I'm ahead of just because I played the smart move. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Easter Open, or excuse me, the Easter 9-hole Cup. Thanks for watching.